New at 6, there is a lot of buzz about the $250 million soccer stadium project promising to reshape downtown West. Right now, ground is being moved for the project, but News 4 has learned there's one hurdle proving to be a challenge to clear, and it's coming in the form of a millionaire from Kansas City. By land or from the air, no matter how you look at it, this vacant building on Olive Street near 20th doesn't look like much. But when it's needed to achieve all this, it means a whole lot, and one seasoned developer seems to know that.
It's gotten to the point where it's been very difficult at this point.
St. Louis Alderman President Lewis Reed has been working with the MLS ownership group. Based on what he's been told, he says the offers to buy the Olive Street building have been, quote, very generous.
Multiple factors beyond the value of the property and what any reasonable person would pay for it.
Reed says legally he can't say how much is being offered, but according to the city's assessor's office, the building sold for $245,000 in June of 2018. That's well before any announcement about the site of the stadium. Midtown STL Development Group LLC purchased the building. State documents show Matt Abbott is the man behind the company.
Thank you for calling Abbott Properties.
I tried calling Abbott's business in Kansas City to talk to him about holding out. I left a message and no one's called back. By all accounts, Abbott has done a lot in Kansas City to revitalize neighborhoods, even being named in 2017 as one of the most powerful people in business by the Kansas City Business Journal. But when it comes to his investments and plans in St. Louis, there's still a lot of questions.
From some of the aldermen that I've talked to, they have not seen him move forward with the speed that they'd like to see him move forward with some of the developments and properties that he's owned in their areas.
In November of 2018, Abbott Properties unveiled plans for this project in downtown West that included office space, a coffee shop, and wellness center. But look at the site today near 21st and Locust. There's no movement. These three properties purchased by Abbott's Midwest Development STL company in 2018 are also empty, with for lease signs. In all, reports in a commercial real estate website show Abbott owns more than 24 properties, mostly in downtown West. Plans for those properties are unclear.
You know, I'm in this area and I would like to see flowers grow in a better atmosphere ASAP, but you know, it's not going to be that quick.
Roland Page owns a tattoo shop near the MLS stadium site, but 2 years ago his shop was in the building at the center of the holdout. Page says he's met with Matt Abbott and has faith in his plans for the city of St. Louis.
I moved. It was beneficial for me to move. I think what he has in store is going to be beneficial for the St. Louis downtown area.
But while Abbott himself stays quiet about his plans, President Reed says a deal for this property needs to be reached.
It is a potential that it could impact construction by not having the total land assembled into one package. It's a line on a spreadsheet to him, right? For all of us here that live here, it represents more than just a line on a spreadsheet.
I have been in contact with a leasing agent on some of these buildings. He says, quote, they're in discussions with a number of tenants on multiple different properties, but he wouldn't get into the details. Lewis Reed says the ownership group is still hopeful that they can work out a deal for this last needed building. Aldermen could approve legislation as soon as tomorrow to use eminent domain. Of course, we'll keep you posted.